Thank you, MC. I think that'll be our next raffle. This here painting. Get a few more folks on, I'll show it. But, well, what the hell, I can show it later, too. That's the latest. It's, I've been working on it. It's a lot of work. Worked on it today, but I had to go take the wife over to see a doctor earlier so I can get a lot of time in on it. That'll be our next raffle, I think. That's Black Bear, Lakota Sioux Chief. So I'm looking forward to getting that done. I really like painting in the black and white. And then my brother, Manuel Martinez, what's happening? Oh, excuse me. Reggie Fleming, what's going on, brother? John Hall, what's happening, doggy? I'm just working on the next raffle, bro. Yeah, you know. Maybe I should put it up over here so you guys can see it while we fucking around and do this live. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out in the shed, you know. Can you see that motherfucker back there? Yeah. It's got a little glare on it, huh? Let me fix that shit. See if you guys can see that while we chat. That'll be the next, be careful on the bike. Just drove past 2 motorcycles on Freeway 58. Looked bad. Oh, man. What's going on, Big Oos? What's that? Thanks, MC. Tequila, what's going on, brother? Peace to the chat. That's right, bro. I'm just showing our next raffle piece up there. You know? Troy Henry, what's going on, bro? Man, Australian prison stories. Hey, what's up, brother? Hope all is well, bro. All is good. Hit that like. That's right. Yeah, I'm just kicking it, man. Waiting to move. You know, waiting to move. That's the latest. Working on this piece here. This will probably be the last piece I do here. Smoky Mountain, Smoky Brian Snow, what's going on, man? God bless. Been busy as well at work. Tell Adrian's in the house, not feeling well. She's in the wind, but she's good. Raymond, what's going on? John Hall, yeah. What's up, Raymond? Yeah, I just been painting, you know, working on this guy here and thinking about the move, you know, how we're going to coordinate it. And I got a commission last night to do another dog. Your Uptown Lowdown. Adobe Bricks, remember? Yeah. John, my brother, I love and respect you. Yeah, so, I tell you, buying a house is a motherfucker. You know, it's a process, and it'll put you through it, you know? It's my new YouTube channel named for Aussie Prison Talk. Alright, you guys get on there and check out Australian prison stories. You know, I saw some shit today, man. The politicians in Australia are a motherfucker. They blame global warming for guys committing sexual assaults on women. I was like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You know? Kind of tripped me out. But, you know, politicians, man, they never miss an opportunity to submit for your move. Thank you, Reggie. Uptown Lowdown. John, you and Dave want to go for a ride Saturday. I have to tattoo Saturday, bro. And Dave doesn't have his bike yet. We're waiting to put some emulators in the front forks. It's not running. So I have to work. I have to tattoo Saturday morning and then do deliveries. We appreciate you, brother. I got to do deliveries in the afternoon, Saturday and Sunday, and I got to do tattoos on Saturday. And then Monday we're going back to Arizona so she can do some training. We got training day. I have a website. I don't really have any paintings for sale on my website. I have prints at hardintentions.com. This painting here will be raffled off on our YouTube side, I hope. If it goes well, you know. The last one went well. So we'll see. Robert Colucci, thank you so much for the $10. I've been a while since I've been in it. Tune in. Hope all's well, brother. It is all well, my brother. The Watchman, thank you so much for that super chat. There's a badass drawing in the background of Chieftain Indian. That's oil painting, actually. You can see here I got my palette. You see the black and the white is thoroughly used. I like painting in black and white. It helps me get values, which is your light and dark values, you know. So I think that's 30 by 24 canvas. That will be raffled off when it's done. So yeah, and that's a chief named Black Bear. It's a Lakota Sioux Indian. Robert Colucci, thank you so much for that, brother. Really. LB Studio. What's going on, brother? Hey, man, not to take away from the whole prison thing. I've had enough of that. We should speak about the life that comes after. We do speak about that now and then. Super badass. Thank you, the Watchman. We do speak about life that comes after, you know, and my channel's not really a prison channel. I do talk a lot about prison, but I like to think that my prison experience helps guys in their everyday, and girls, in their everyday life experience, you know. Prison is just an extension of society. It's, it's a transformation channel. There you go. I do have some photographs of, look at that, that's my bell. I have some photographs from 1976, a motorcycle show in DVI. See, GQ, what's going on? Tequila, may transform and share the journey and experiences. Yeah, I mean, someone could come on here and tell their life story on the street, hard times. It's the same as, it would be the same as my prison story, but only on the streets, you know. If someone was to get on here and share their hard life experiences with people to help them learn and shit. Yeah, look at John Hall, 14 months sober. That's right. Master Angler, would you consider painting on like an Etsy type of stuff, custom orders? I'll do custom orders, but not with Etsy. Tequila, that's right. Below, salute to Michael Thompson and all the Native Americans. Michael Thompson's not a Native American, but salute to all our Native Americans out there that watch our channel and throughout the world. Prison is or was a part of life, so being there and hearing other stories helps the mind heal. If you've been there, you understand. Yep. This thing's moving slow. I'm still down for that interview. Mitch at hardintentions.com. Give me a shout. Or Mitch Smiley 790 on Instagram. We'll do it. David Sabilio, what's going on? That's right. Wow. Human cattle. That's right, Warren. Stayed out in Australia prison stories. That's right. It's the same as my YouTube channel, bro. It's called hardintentions.com. Everett Sanchez, Joe Smiley, what's going on? Everything's going on, bro. So I can tell you right now, the experience with John Hall's been great. He got clean on this channel. He was saying, hey, I want to use and this and that. You know, we got with him. And everyone on this channel helped him, you know. And we went on a ride together. I think it was May. We went up to Oregon together, 5 of us, all from the channel. Robert, we able to enter the raffle for this. I got to finish it first, bro. It's not done. I'll put it on. I'll come on a Wednesday or Saturday Night Live and let you guys know about the raffle. Same way we did last time. I like to do one a month. Maybe if I can do that much art to raffle off, you know. Just get it out there, you know. I think it'd be badass. Yeah, so I can tell you, John came up a couple weekends ago. We had breakfast and gave him his raffle winning. He isn't truly clean and sober. He doesn't drink, he doesn't do shit. You know, he smokes some cigarettes, that's it. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Been there, done that. Let's keep our kid from having to learn those lessons. That's right, bro. Joy Tats, what's up? Master Angler, what's that say? Did the dude you stole the hard intentions from getting his books popped? I don't know. He's a cop, so, you know. Yeah, people that have been there and done that, they got something to teach people. I discovered YouTube on a whim. You know, I could give you the rundown. Sean Whelan, joining the American behind you, fantastic. That's right, Ireland all the way, brother. Thank you for the compliments too. I really appreciate it. So I went on Lockdown 23-1 with Josh. A lot of you guys know him, and he suggested, some other guys suggested that I should start a channel and tell people all the time I make smart choices. Yep. He's holding a pipe. That's Black Bear. He's holding a pipe. So, yeah, so actually I got a shout out from Jesse James. My Instagram blew up to like 6,000 overnight. And one of the guys that came on the channel said, hey, you should get with Josh. Will, what's going on, brother? So I got with Josh, did an interview with him, and I started the channel. It was like a slow progression. You know, Raymond Felipe. I still talk to him occasionally, yes. I do. Josh is cool as fuck. I like him. He's a little different than me, but we like each other. And I dig what he's doing. He got his shit together. He did time in a different way, different place, different experience. He's younger than me. You know, different part of the country, different politics, different shit. But he's a good dude. And he's taking care of his family. And I dig that shit, you know, 100. I really do. Josh is a good person. Lockdown 23-1. If you guys haven't checked it out, please check it out. Yeah, Will's on. Hey, I want to give a shout out to everyone that's helped us along the way with purchasing this house. We're not there yet. CQ, friggin' world is getting ready to pop. It's us who are going to be on the line. Real people know what I'm saying. JM 2022, yo, East Coast is very different. My time in Tennessee is very different from California story. Yeah, it's different out there, but the same. I did teach myself how to, let's see, I did teach myself art. Mr. Orange, what's going on, brother? Matt Kenny, what's happening? David Graves is on. What's up, brother? You know, I went from tattooing and drawing to painting. It was a progression. Danny Rivera is my mentor. He's the guy that did a life sentence, and he gave me a lot of pointers and some tips, a lot of art supplies, and when you started actually paint. I started actually painting with acrylic paint in 1993. So, celebrate a little bit. The world been crazy for a long time. You know, the world is fucking crazy. This administration we got running right now, running this country, is a fucking joke. Thanks, Mr. Orange. We're going to be raffling that off here as soon as it's done. We live in a cartoon country, man. The people that live in this country are not cartoons, but the people that run this country are fucking cartoons. What's up, Mr. Wilson View? Matt Kinney, you guys get your place in Arizona. Send an email to your website for merchandise. Thank you, bro. Uh, Steve. Jay Williams and his prison channel from Virginia, too. And I have never talked to Jay Williams. I have to check him out. Cool and Will, that's right. What's up, bro? Will, that's right. We took a hard left turn after the passed against. World War II just showed this the bankers that they could take over countries and wreck countries. World War II was about economics, really. Over flower painting. That's right, Aaron. Oh, wow. That's cool. Aaron Potter, thank you. Man, it's bitching. Raymond Felipe, what do you think of the Gunners Collective? I don't really think much about them. Chiquilla, that's right, CJ. I found your channel through Josh's channel. Always liked your channel and the non-prison related stuff. Yeah. I've been to prison. My main story is about prison. But it's also just about life, right? Life ain't fucking easy. Trust me. But once you've been to prison and, once you've been through hard times out in the world, and you get through it, life gets easy. Even the hard times are not as hard as they would be if you've never faced adversity, Maybe the 3 weeks you will mention I can go to an A's game. That's right. I'd have to come all the way up from Arizona for that, but it'd be worth it. Fractional reserve banking got the country in debt forever, basically. Yep. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I got some photographs from a motorcycle show. Congratulations on the house. We don't have it yet, Carl, but we're working on it, brother. Still old school. That's right. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you. Let's see. Ramon Felipe, thank you. So I got these photographs from this bike show they did in Tracy back in '76, I think it was. The bike club went in there, did a bike show. I got a lot of photographs from it, and I'm going to do a video about that, man. I really have to. Anyone can deal with victory, but only the strong can bear defeat. Yeah, and if you go to prison, you've been defeated. You've lost the game, and you lost your freedom. In some cases, you lost your family, your friends, all your money, everything. And in my case, I never had a chance to get all that shit because I was 17 when I went to prison. I went to prison when I was 17 years old. I grew up around motorcycle clubs, so I'm fortunate enough to have, enough sense to continue hanging out with those type of guys. In prison, I met some guys that were decent. Some guys from up north, some guys from down south, and they gave me some schooling, taught me how to live. And as I got older, the things they taught me stuck with me. And, and it got me through. And then I tried to pass some of that shit on to guys later on in life. Guys that weren't really bikers, they were just good dudes. Okay, your freedom, better strap up and be ready. Thank you, Mr. Orange. Not really, Ramon. That's a myth. You got schooled by the old school. That's right. Like when you go down south, there's not enough white dudes to really play that weird shit, and it's just like I don't really think there's a thing between the north and south white dudes. I just think what it is if you're from down south and you go to a prison that's predominantly guys from up north, they hang out with each other. I was one of the last white dudes from Southern California, Tracy. In '93, I went down to Donovan. Check your internet, Mitch. What's going on? Oh, it's Still breaking up. I gotta get a new phone. You know, I have problems with this phone. I don't have a mic on. Let me plug this. Okay. I don't have a microphone on. Still bad? Is it still bad? You know, I make phone calls. Turn the air off. Can you guys hear me? When I make phone calls, you know, I'll talk for a while and then people are like, hey, we can't hear you. The air, all I got on is the fan, bro. It's better. It's choppy, but understood you. Oh, you okay? Yeah, I'm good, but my phone is a piece of shit. It's a brand new phone, but it's a piece of shit. It does this shit to me all the time. Fuck. This is fucking bullshit. Blown away by the talent you possess. Thank you, Michael French. It's my internet connection, but I'm on, let me see if I can you guys still see me? Boom, gone. I'm still here. Can you guys still see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me better? AC Lopez Jr. bought me a laptop. That sounds good. Now I was on Wi-Fi, so. Good to go. That's right. I was on Wi-Fi, so that's a problem. It's all madness. Frodo Baggins, what's going on? Yeah, so I want to do a video about bikers and about the bike show and what was going on at the time. Yeah, I want to thank everybody who's helped us in this process to try to get this house. You guys know who you are. I got a commission last night to do a painting with a little extra, and I want to just, you know, I had a couple friends also do us some really big favors, and I just want to thank you. You know, you guys have blessed us, man, and I'm just grateful. You know, it's just what's up, Mitch from Franklin, Ohio? Kenny Hurley, what's going on, brother? Process, thank you. Process, thank you. Shermstick, thank you. That's right, bro. Tequila. I'm supposed to talk politics. That's why I went away. You know, I don't mind talking politics. You know, politics suck, right? There's an artist I follow. His name is Sean Eric Mullicky, I think. He's from Georgia. Thank you, Clayton. Get it done, homeboy. That's right, Shermstick. He's a black dude. I really like his work. And he goes, maybe we could chop it up over a cup of coffee and talk politics. And I go, I said, I don't like politics. He goes, neither do I. So, you know, fuck politics. Ernesto, what's going on, brother? Politrix, yep. Yeah, our country's in a bad position, and just think we got 2 more years of this piece of shit that runs our country, well, pretends to, and its vice president, who's a fucking moron also. Suck, my boy. I've been on those yards with all those fellas. No, I'll come. Good to hear you're dropping knowledge. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Shermstick. Channel. Wow, PJ, thank you. You know, respect is what's lacking in this country. Thompson, the great liar. That's right. You know, they're making it hard for people in this country, and I'm going to tell you, when you go down to places like Arizona, you see the difference. People are friendly, people are nice, people carry guns on their belt. Okay, falling apart. I'm surprised they have kept the charades going. This jacket tried to assault him. That's right. Yeah, I hear you, man. Fuck politics. About day-to-day living. Yeah, so you go down to Arizona, people carry guns. People look out for each other. People are friendly. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg to live. Um, I look forward to moving down there. You get out of California, you get out of New York, you get out of New Jersey probably. I ain't saying don't talk about it. I'm saying what happened. I think it's a stream got chopped you out of nowhere. Yep. I like guns for the right reason. You know, hunting and protecting your livelihood. You know. Um, by the way, I love my country. That's my politics. Yeah, I love my country, bro, and I hate our politicians. You know, because they're ruining our country. Uh, what's up, Big Mick? What's happening, brother? You know, I don't like the motherfuckers that are trying to destroy our country from within. Abraham Lincoln said, no other country will ever destroy this country militarily. If it gets destroyed, it'll be from within, and that's what's happening right now. So we have assholes in Washington, D.C. that are destroying our country, and I don't dig it. And that's kind of why we're moving to Arizona. Uh, So, you know, it's just, it's better down there. And we're going to live in a place where, yeah, divide and conquer, Frodo Baggins. Only thing I'm going to miss about California is the people here that I have connection with, people I got love for, you know. Cheaper ammo prices, that's right. You know, I have friends in California. I have friends in San Diego, you know, Merced, Modesto, LA, Bakersfield, you know, all the way up north. You know, Sacramento, Placerville, Redding, all the way up north. So, but it's only a motorcycle ride away. That's right, Bruins fan. Dolan Springs is out in the middle of nowhere. We have a population of 1,700, and if they try to come and take people's guns, trust me, they're going to have a hard time. Myself, I might have to have some air rifles and, you know, compressed air rifles and pistols and, you know, jiu-jitsu. That's right. You know, they're going to have a rough time. Yeah, you know, this is not for me. I'll be making that ride several times a year. Well, you come on out. We can do some tattoo work, John. You know, this country will never be taken to the place people think, but I cannot own a firearm legally. I think I can have black powder and I can have compressed air, but you know, don't ask, don't tell, right? You know, they can never destroy the people of this country. They can only destroy the money system, the economics, and, you know, it's going to come a time when people are just going to say, hey, you know, fuck you. Bottom line, can you believe there's lanes making 30 to 60 grand a month on YouTube videos just showing them dumpsters dive? What? Gonna share your videos and spread the truth. Felons can vote. I don't know if they can vote in Arizona. They can vote in California. They got guys making money just dumpster diving. Are you for real? Process. Hope all is well. That's right. Black powder, Holmes. That's right. Yeah, Harry Potter could come out too, you know. But this is the greatest country in the world. You know, have no doubt. Look, they got all of us in it, right? You know what I'm saying? They got us. They got the Hard Intentions Nation. Yeah. But really, the bottom line is you pause with a state of turds. You know, you got guys running this country that care about their own pocketbook more than they care about the country. I got a slingshot, and I might get into shooting a crossbow, because there are mountain lions, coyotes, and badgers out where we're going. Yeah, we have people on here. You can see people live in England and all over, and they say the same thing. The same shit's going on in their country that's going on here. So, it's just, what are you going to do? The bankers are ruining the world. What they do is they destroy things through certain catastrophes, and then they say, hey, they create a problem. They create an event. It causes problems. And then they come in and they go, hey, I got the solution. Make me real grateful to be to live in the USA. That's right. Yeah, how are they making 30 to 60 grand a month filming guys dumpster diving? I mean, that's fucking crazy. Checking in, what's up, T.O.B.? I'll kill a friggin' mountain lion. Yeah, well, we're going to have mountain lions, badgers, and coyotes out where we're at, along with rattlesnakes. So we're looking to get a couple bigger dogs, Our little chihuahuas are not much of a match. It's called Hungarian dialect. Never let tragedy go to waste. And on size of plasticide. The bottom line is we have a bunch of kids that don't know history. And that's the communist way. And it's happening here. You change history and rewrite it so the kids coming up now, they don't know history. I just saw that the Georgia Guidestones have been destroyed. They said through an earthquake, which is bullshit. Somebody blew up the Georgia Guidestones, and the Georgia Guidestones said that the earth needs to have a population no bigger than 500 million people, and a bunch of other shit. And they've been destroyed. So I think it's the New World Order's plans for the world, and they've been there for a long time. They're gone. If you destroy history, it's the Prime Minister of England. Yeah, they should. The problem, create the solution, the benefits, yeah. Sidewinders, yep, most people identify where they're on a map, like, what the fuck? That's right, Tequila. There are smart people in this country, though, but the kids coming up now, if they don't have decent parents, I love tacos. I'm 29, and the guys I work with are 20. The mindset very different than chat with them and give them outlooks. I'm starting to see they're exploring and being open-minded. Don't lose hope on them. Whiners write the history. I'm not giving up on them. That's why we do this channel, brother, and that's why I chat with people. I'm pretty open when I meet people in different events and different places, and some of the youngsters are still with it, but the thing is, back in the day, everybody was with it, and it's just sad to see what's happening, man. I mean, how in the fuck is this guy the president? How in the fuck is this Kamala Harris the vice president? She fucked her way into politics. Now she's a fucking vice president, and she's an idiot. And this guy, Joe Biden, this guy can't even put his fucking jacket on. He's an idiot. Just saying. Society could learn a lot from motorcycle riders and ex-convicts. That's all I'm saying. They can learn a lot from you guys, too. In prison, it's a little different. In a lot of ways, what's going on in prison should be going on out here. If you disrespect somebody, you better strap up, because you can expect some kind of retaliation in a violent way. And trust me, I've done it, and other guys have done it. I've seen guys disrespect people. I've done it, and then turn around and apologize to them. Copper Mesh, the cabin folks. Man, I'm missing my comments. That's right, Tequila. I don't trust anyone that has done a little time. I don't trust anyone that hasn't done a little time. Willie Brown. What's up, Kentucky King? Frodo Baggins, T-Killer, bang on, bro. I'm just doing my job. Don't get it wrong. They got cops that are called oath keepers, and they took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States, just like military guys, and they intend to keep it. They're not going to come and take your guns, and they're not going to fuck with you. They're still cops. I don't call them, but they're there for a reason. They raided Donald Trump's fucking house. When's the last time you heard of an ex-president's house? What's going on, Rick James, bitch? What's going on? When's the last time you heard of an ex-president getting his house raided by the FBI? That's fucking crazy. It's an exercise in authority, right? Or is that called an abuse of authority? Who the fuck knows? All I know is they raided Trump's house looking for some shit, and all they found was Trump's phone with a bunch of fucking photographs of Hunter Biden smoking crack. People in other countries have to be looking at us going, what the fuck, man? Right? Why didn't they raid Hillary Clinton's house looking for those fucking 300 or 3,000 emails that she got? Who's crunching on pedos instead of drug dealers and least people? Yep. Well, because the guys that run this country are a bunch of pedophiles, sex freaks. They like to fuck young girls and boys, and too on a scale. Constitution studies should be a class throughout school. It should be. People should know the Constitution of the United States. So you have a bunch of sex freaks running this country. And they stole this old lady's G-strings and see-through bras. Yeah, they did. Sri Lanka has the right idea. Turned the pounce and ran up the corrupt leaders. Hunter Biden crack memes. That's called it better. I think Trump has a chance to win. I think the governor of Florida has an even better chance to win. I think Trump should endorse him, and I think he could win. I think people are sick and tired of what the fuck's going on in this country. I saw a video the other day. This guy's interviewing black dudes down in L.A. Straight fucking street guys, and bro, it's mad. I don't know what the f going on anymore. That's right. And they said, do you think the election was rigged? They go, fuck yeah. They go, why do you say that? They all say the same thing. Look at this moron in the White House. Nobody voted for Joe Biden. These are black dudes in L.A. saying this shit. And I'm talking about regular old dudes. They see it, so the whole world sees it. One man, you gotta control one person who has influence over millions of people. Yep. Unfortunately, money talks. Guys like George Soros can fund the BLM movement. Now she's a multi-millionaire giving out hundreds of thousands of dollars to her baby's daddy and a bunch of other people. So, it's a fucking joke. All they did was fund a disruption of society. It's like a little kid whining, I didn't get my way. And next thing you know, we got a new president. It's like a little kid whining because he wants a fucking, he wants a different kind of cereal for breakfast, and mom caves in because he's whining like a little fucking brat. So that's kind of what I think happened with the election. They were burning up our cities, assaulting police, taking over police stations. That's right, Oos. And, it created such a turmoil that they were allowed to rig the election or whatever. All I know is Trump's gone. Got no water in Africa, starving. Yep. Yeah, in the meantime, just look at America. Whatever happened with that fucking water situation, that Democrat-run city in Detroit or Flint, Michigan. That's a Democratic-run city. They have polluted water. Look at this fucking bitch that runs the mayor of Chicago. She's a fucking idiot. Why do people put up with this shit? Yeah, Jesus is Lord. I agree with you, Raymond. But in the meantime, we should have just leaders. Here's the deal. Everyone knows politicians are going to Washington to enrich themselves. But my thing is, leave us the fuck alone. Don't make life hard for us. Don't shit on your own country. For the globalists. You got sober for this. That's right, Raymond. Yeah, we need to take care of our own. We need to make sure that people got clean water to drink and food to eat. That's the bottom line. And our kids get fucking educated. America first, no disrespect ever any other struggling country. No, but here's my thing, right? If you live in a country with a corrupt leader, now here's a question. I've always said, if you live in a country with corrupt leaders, right? Then it's your responsibility as a society to get rid of them and make a change. Well, that means some kind of revolution or whatever, right? So, I broke law, not like these people, they won't even go to jail. No, that's right. So, what are we going to do when we have leaders that are so corrupt in the United States? What are we going to do about it? If you have corrupt politicians that are ruining your country and destroying people's lives, anywhere from Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia to, Idi Amin in Africa and all these other morons like the guy in Zimbabwe, that fucking dude ruined their fucking country. Get rid of them. Rise up. Educate the military and the police to help you guys out. Right? So what are we going to do in this country when it comes here? This beach and millions tax them lames. If you can tax the fuck out of millionaires and billionaires, but can we rise up? No one sees to care. Well, that's because you're not storming the fucking Queen's Palace. Or the Rothschild family. They're based in the UK. Don't even get me started on them. Vote. All you got to do in the UK, I'm not advocating violence, but the Rothschilds live in the UK. Innocence will save the United States. This is why censorship is so vast nowadays. Yep. If you live in the UK, the Rothschild family is the Rothschild family is a fucking cancer on the world. Right? They live in the United Kingdom. Eliminate them and you eliminate your cancer. Endorses by Trump, there's still hope out there. That's right. Yeah, I like what Trump said. He goes, they're coming for you. I'm just in their way. Well, he's out of the way, and I think it's kind of obvious they are coming from us. They say Vladimir Putin spent $67 billion invading the Ukraine. Well, Biden just gave the IRS $80 billion. Right? Do the fucking math on that. Herschel Walker, I imagine, I don't know. I imagine he's smart. He made his way into the NFL. Made a lot of money. I don't know what he's doing now since he left the Cowboys. But just do the math on that. Biden just gave the IRS $80 billion. Vladimir Putin spent $67 billion invading the Ukraine. They kicked the Rothschilds out of Russia. Why the fuck you think he's fighting over there? I never heard of BlackRock, no. Herschel Walker seemed like a good man when he was in the media. I don't know what he's done since he left football. Vladimir Putin is fighting the globalists. That's the bottom line. Yeah, World War II is not about what everyone thinks, but, Hitler did some fucked up shit. His regime did some fucked up shit. But, my big thing with Hitler was the Jewish thing, The concentration camps, killing people, gassing them and burning up their bodies on an industrial scale. Don't you really think it's not the answer? I don't like that, just so you know. I love tacos. I love tacos, the largest company in the world, literally net worth $10 trillion portfolio. Yeah, the Rothschild family is worth trillions of dollars. So, if you want to tax motherfuckers, tax him. The Rothschild family started one guy, created a banking system. He branched it out to 3 sons, and then it went from there. The Rothschild family funded Simon Weishaupt, the guy that started Illuminati. They fund bad shit. They're bankers. Their thing is money. There've been Rothschilds that lost money and came up dead. Let me change this fucking view here a little bit. Let's see. We're connecting. My phone's on a fucking stand here. It just took a shit on me. There we go. Yeah, the Rothschild family's David Irving. I've never heard of David Irving. Who is he? Who's David Irving? Gotta move my glasses. This is my world, right? Look at that. Paintbrushes and art. I gotta finish this thing here too. So. Entirely too much. So, taxing guys like Donald Trump, that ain't gonna save it. That ain't gonna solve the problem. British historian who focuses on World War II. I'd like to check him out, David Irving. I'm gonna check that guy out. I'm gonna Google him up once we're done here. Have any shirts with that Indian on them? I don't. I have a few Two Moons shirts left, but they're very limited because we can't get them printed anyway. There are some guys out there who know the real shit, and then it's the other guys that say, the lizard people are running, all that shit. Vanguard, they own everything. They're coming for your property. They don't want you to own property. Look, the American dream, right? Who started the American dream? You used to be able to homestead property in this country, right? You can homestead it. Say, I want this property, and then you can improve it so much every year, and after 7 years, it was yours. I don't know if you can still do that anymore. Charlie Robinson wrote The Octopus of Global Control and the Controlled Demolition of the United States. He's a beast. Author. So, the American dream was started by the bankers. The American dream, own your own home. Well, how do you own your own home in modern society? You got to go in debt to the bankers and say you pay for your house for 5 or 10 years, then you lose your fucking job, right? What happens then? The bank forecloses, all those years of payments are down the drain, gone to the bank, right? They made that money, and then you lose your home, and then they sell it to somebody else. That's the American dream. It's a banker's dream. Gonna run Star Wars II. I can't imagine the things he saw. Yeah, Steve, 1269. Guys went and fought for this country in World War II, in Japan and Germany and other places, Italy. If you got any doubts about the history of this country, watch documentaries about World War II. Matter of fact, watch a movie. Watch A Band of Brothers or watch The Pacific. It'll show you what guys did because they believed in this country. So, financial literacy isn't being taught for a reason. That's right. Yeah. We had strong men built this country all the way up until, modern times. I would say up until the 60s, 70s, early 70s. You still have guys that volunteer to fight in the military because they believe in this country. I imagine you have a few politicians left who still believe in the United States as a country. But, it just seems like everyone's out for their own bones. They want to get rich being politicians. They want to get rich on crypto. They want to get rich easy. They don't want to work for their money. Um, it's just sad, man. They don't give a fuck about the next guy or their neighbor or their country. All they care about is their own bones. And Rich, how much do you think we can actually believe to have happen? Please don't think I'm being disrespectful. I'm really struggling knowing which is or true or not anymore. No joke. Do you think we were in the same joint with Jamie Morgan? No, I don't think I was ever in the same joint with Jamie Morgan. I don't know who Jamie Morgan is. I mean, Joe Morgan. No, I wasn't. Here's the answer to that question, Frodo. Right? You got common sense, right? When you see shit happening, right, and you go, man, that don't sound right. Good night, Robert. Have a good night, brother. Like in the joint, someone would say somebody would get stabbed, and they'd say, I wouldn't ask no questions. I'd say, all right, so and so, or this group of people stabbed that guy, right? Yeah, trust your gut. I would say, why'd they stab that guy? Or other guys would ask, and then they'd come and tell me, yeah, they stabbed that guy because he's a rat. Well, I happen to know the guy. I don't think he was a fucking rat. He wasn't a dope fiend. He was a stand-up guy that probably told someone, hey, fuck you and your bullshit, right? And next thing you know, he's getting stabbed, and the guys that stabbed him or the group that stabbed him is saying he's a rat. Well, that's like something's rotten in Denmark there, right? Something ain't right, because I knew the guy. He wasn't a fucking rat. So somebody didn't like him because he spoke the truth about what was going on in the yard, or, was telling guys, hey, fuck you and your bullshit. Whatever. Somebody didn't like the fact that he was an independent, free-thinking motherfucker who spoke his mind, so they stick a hole in it and run him off the yard. And he's sitting in that seg, getting transferred or whatever. If it's not right and exact, then you know something's off. That's right. If something ain't right most of the time. Yeah, so I would say, hey, something ain't right about that. Well, it's the same thing out here in society. What's up, Zach? If you see something going on, raw, 323, what's going on? That's a painting, bro. It's an oil painting, black and gray and white, and we're gonna raffle that off. You don't gotta be a scholar to know something ain't right. I mean, look, when they say a motherfucking president got more votes than any other president ever in history, and the guy's so stupid he can't even hold a conversation, he can't even speak a sentence. I wish I could afford a brick of gold. When the guy's so fucking dumb he can't even speak a sentence without mumbling, jumbling through his words. Come on, man. Thank you, Big Mick. That's right, Fred. So we're gonna raffle that off as soon as I'm done, and hopefully this will be the last. Let me see. This will be the last piece I do here in the shed, other than some tattoo work. Yeah, there you go. So there it is. I don't know if you can see a little. So that's Chief Black Bear. You see all this stuff right here I got kind of done. I got to do this side. I got a lot of work to do on it. Thank you, Frodo. I have a lot of work to do on it to finish it. I will finish it, and we're going to raffle that fucker off. Build back better. That's right, Kentucky King. When they tell you a guy got more votes than any president ever in the history of, fuck that, dude. Eisenhower was the shit, right? President Eisenhower was a general in World War II. That guy got voted. He got voted in, and man, he was probably one of the most popular presidents ever. Thank you, GQ. Thank you. This guy's an idiot. This guy was this. George Soros owned the company that had the voting machine. So, thank you, Kentucky King. Yeah, he got the most black votes ever. Now, since we're on that subject, Trump looks like he's coming back. People want him back. Yeah, well, I'd like to see the guy from Florida get in there, but if Trump gets in there, whatever, gas prices will go down, it'll be good. Your spirit there, I believe, is that everything is going to be okay. Good night, brother. Good night, Raymond. Good night, brother. When you got a guy who gets elected who's a moron, right? Let me see something. Oh, yeah, the black vote, right? Trump, black unemployment was the lowest ever in the history of this country. Yeah, he did warn us. Thank you, Sean. Black unemployment was the lowest ever in this country under Trump. So how did hidden increase in the shovel-ready roads? It is corrupt. What's going on? Cheating again. I don't know what's going to stop him from cheating again, but I'm sure there'll be some lawsuits and all that shit. But how did Biden get more black votes than Trump when black unemployment was the lowest it's ever been in the history of the United States? Go figure that. And I'm not into the race baiting bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like people that race bait and they pit blacks against whites and whites against black. I don't like that shit. Because we all live in this fucking country together. Right? The mentors in the program I went through, the long-term offender program, one of them was Korean, one of them was black, and they helped me get out of prison. So, all that shit, we're all Americans. But I'm telling you, black unemployment was the lowest ever in this country under Trump. So how did Biden get all the black votes? We're going to announce it, Sean. On one of our lives, we'll announce it. We'll put the link, like same as we did last time. Good night, John Z. Knees in the breeze. That's right. Here's the deal, man. People look for politicians. It's the same thing on the yard. Guys are always scared about race relations and violence. We're all human beings. That's right, Will. And so they look for a shot caller to tell them, hey, this is what's going down. And usually the shot caller's some dumbass fucking dope fiend. I don't know how it is now because they let guys out of the shoe and all that, but it's the same thing on the street. Guys, they want to have an easy life. They want a politician to make their life easier. Well, these guys are like, hey, we'll give you all the free money in the world. Just vote for me. That ain't going to make your fucking life easier. It creates inflation. It creates problems in the economy, right? So that's what's going on. Same thing that goes on in prison is going on the fucking streets. It's the same fucking thing. Someone does have to be the president, but they have to be somebody that's not there serving their own self-interest. Look, prison yards, prison gangs, politicians. So vote locally. That's right. But look, motorcycle clubs, right? Motorcycle clubs have presidents, vice presidents, sergeant of arms, treasurers. They have officers, and they have members. But they're all brothers, right? They're all brothers. So, that's right, GQ. They're all brothers. So if the president sees that one of his brothers doing bad, he'll go over there and help him. Whatever it is. I lost my job. He'll help him get a job. He'll help him pay his rent. He'll help him get his bike back running. He'll help him pay his hospital bills for his kids. They'll do a fucking fundraiser when the guy's old lady has breast cancer and, needs to pay their hospital bills. They help each other. Bikers help each other, especially, motorcycle clubs, they help each other. And so society could learn a lot from us, from bikers, you know. Instead of being in it for your own motherfucking bones, you need to be in it for the collective. And I'm not talking about socialism or commie shit. I'm saying, like, if I have a good fucking job, like when I was working, I had a decent paycheck. I went down to the bike shop, right? Guy fixed my bike. I gave him like a $30 fucking tip. He goes, man, you sure? I go, yeah, fuck it. I was working. But you know what? Now when I go down there, I got a fucking tire for my bike. He charged me for the tire, and he charged me like half price for the labor. That's why we all need to communicate spirit, and good dudes are all around. That's right, around you. He just charged me enough for the labor to pay his worker. They make no profit off me. That's what it's all about. Motorcycle riders, bikers in general, especially bike clubs, society can learn from us. Straight up. Society's full of some weak-ass motherfuckers, and all you guys who watch this channel, I know you're not weak-ass motherfuckers. And, you can get out there and I have a platform, and I can say things that hopefully people learn from. A lot of youngsters tune in because it's a prison channel, and hopefully they can learn enough to keep their ass out of prison and get right with life and live a good life. But you guys are out there, man, you're doing it. You see some youngster at work, or you see somebody in a restaurant, or whatever path you cross in life, people can learn from you too, and that's what builds society. That's right, Big Nick. That's how society gets stronger, And like, I know people that are straight fucking liberals. They think Biden's great. They think Kamala Harris is great. So I don't like try to destroy them in front of them, right? I just point out a couple minor issues. I'll point out a couple minor issues just to get their thought process going. And then they see how you live, and they see how you act. And and they see how you treat the waitress when you go out to dinner. You go out, I got this, and they see how you treat the waitress. Club life ain't for lames. Yeah, so you lead by example. That's how you do it, and that's how society gets stronger, CJ Hargrave, that's what we need to see people doing right, because we ain't seeing that in our everyday life. That's right, bro. Came on for the prison stuff, stayed for the community and the like-mindedness. That's right, JP. Thank you for hanging with us, bro. For real. Hidden exactly Mitch keeps us L squares out of the steel cages. That's right. Hey, and I want to thank all our members, all our subscribers, dude. You guys are the world to me, trust me. You really are. I love you guys, man. Yeah, you got to lead by example. Hey, look. I got a homeboy that watches this channel from San Diego, and I go, hey, man, I heard about this gig. You can make like 50 grand. And he goes, don't do it. And I really wasn't thinking about doing it. I just dropped it on him, right? He goes, don't do it. I go, well, why not? He goes, that's 20 years. And he was right. So that's all it takes sometimes. What's up, Rob? 323, we're going to be 85 miles from Las Vegas, bro. Thank you, bro, for that comment. We're going to be 85 miles from Vegas. We're going to be in Vegas. Occasionally, I got a homeboy, Joey, that lives there. So, you never know. Just like homeboy told me, hey, bro, that's 20 years. You don't want to do that. Them guys will sell you out. And I go, yeah, I would just conversing about it, but times are rough. And I'm on the right track. Hell no, I never want to go back. I'm seriously done. But you never know when some younger dude or even somebody's your age, you're having a conversation and the things you say, sometimes people take it to heart without you even knowing it. And I go on 22, I'm definitely not planning to go back. That's right. That's right, Frodo. Don't ever go back, bro, because there's nothing worth going back to prison for. Not money, not pride, nothing. Now, if somebody fucks with my family, if somebody's a threat to my life, my family's life, or if I'm kicking it with you and you're my friend and somebody rolls up and they're a threat to you, you know, whatever. Things are going to happen. Hey, Frodo, stay out, bro. Unless you, your family, or tight friends are in jeopardy, there ain't no reason to go back. Especially not for money or pride, bro. Or ego, you know? But like I'm saying, you never know when somebody's listening to you, right? You know, you could just be having it, to you, it's just a conversation. But, yeah, and you might think, hey, this guy's a good motherfucker, he's solid, you know, and he might be solid. Cancel Christmas. Fuck, or never cancel Christmas, bro. They canceled Christmas in prison, but in words, we having this conversation I turned out on TV in a movie in 1917 comes out. Wow. Yo, King of Spades, 0891. Life is a blessing, Frodo, for real. Yeah, so always keep, you know, watch over your words, man. You never know who's listening. And, you know, if you're, you know, if I'm loose mouth, like, yeah, you know, people might think, that's true when I literally listen, I don't talk back. That's right, CJ. You never know who's listening. You never know who's taking what you say to heart. And that's how, you know, that's how things change, man. You say the right shit at the right time to the right people. Thing new on the bike mines in the shop. Bike mines in the shop. I don't know what you mean by that, bro. But we have a 1975 Ironhead Sportster that we're gonna take to Arizona and build, evidently. Your family concealed Christmas. My bad. That's right. Yeah, if someone messes with your family, if someone messes with my wife, you know, they're a threat to me, they're a threat to my wife or kids, any of my close friends, you know who you are, it's on. I mean, there's no, you know, hopefully it won't turn out bad, but, you know, other than that, there's no reason to go back to prison. I haven't done anything new on my bike because all our money is going towards this house. And I mean, hey, look, when we move, we have to do closing costs. And so the lady we're buying a house from, she's leaving us a small tractor. Other than that, she's not helping with the closing costs or nothing. So we're literally going to go down there with enough money for gas to get there, you know, and food to get us through until we get a paycheck. That's how tight this move is going to be. So we're all in. So I don't have money to paint the rest of my bike or do anything with my bike. I barely have enough money to ride it around town. When I have to ride errands, I take the bike because it's cheaper on gas. So, you know, I did apply for mortuary transport driver, and I called and they said I'm in the wrong area. They got somebody in Kingman already. They need somebody around Fort Mojave. So I'm out on that job. But that would have been a sweet job, you know. Would have had a captive audience of my passengers. But I'll find some work down there. Things will work out. But we are all in on this move. That tank dog, what's up, bro? That Native American painting will be up for raffle soon, just like the last one that John Hall won and Left Lane Outlaw. So we're gonna raffle that off as soon as it's done. JP 1506, it's gonna work out, you know. we're set to close on the 26th. So we're gonna have a truck here on the 26th, and pedal power. God's with you, bro. Thank you, Frodo. You know, we have a truck. We're gonna pack it up on the 26th, and we're gonna cruise on down there and move into our house. You know, it's in the desert. It's not a big Taj Mahal. It's just your average 3-bedroom house, but it's going to be ours, and it's going to be our forever house, because that's where we're going to live out the rest of our days, you know. And I dig it. It's going to be nice. It's going to be good. You know, it's a blessing, and you know, you guys made it happen. You guys helped us along the way. Trust me. This channel has kept me accountable, and you know, I've made some good friendships through it, and you know, it's a blessing, man. For real. I just want to, you know, I want to thank everybody that watches this channel. Ronnie G, thank you so much for that super chat, bro. It's all about a nice place to live, good people, happy days. Good for you. That's right. Let me know. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be moving on the 26th if all goes well. I'm gonna tell you, buying a house is nerve-wracking. You know, you got guys to look into every aspect of your finances to make sure you can pay the loan. Come in a couple of years, look what you have accomplished. Yeah, Zach, I've accomplished shit, but trust me, I didn't do it alone. You know, Mitch, out here in AC, you can freeze your property taxes at 65 years old. And that's planning to. Oh, wow. That's nice to know. See, Arizona's the land. I was at the bank the other day. Oh, let me see something real quick. I did not accomplish this on my own, my friends. You guys helped me. My wife has helped me, and my friends have helped me. A great deal. We were about being harassed by entitled junkies. That's right, Tequila. That's right. So I was at the bank, right? And I'm moving some money over from one bank to another, and for our closing costs. And this black dude rode in on a crotch rocket, and we were chatting, and I go, yeah, we're moving to Arizona. He goes, oh, the land of the free. So yeah, I go, yeah, and it turns out he's from Texas. So there is hope for the youngsters of this country. You know, we noticed right away. I didn't know you could freeze your taxes. I'm gonna have to ask the wife about that, because in 4 years I will be 65, even though I look like I'm, you know, a young man. I am 61. You know, I went to prison when I was 17. I got out when I was 57. You know. Shit happens. But it's going to be a blessing, man. I'm going to have a place where I can do wood. I really want to, not a day over 40 minutes. That's right, Tank. I really want to get into making humidors. You know, Alabama for sure. Probably all over. Fuck, I can't believe they want to take your house, bro. This whole country is fucking nuts. Alfredo, thank you so much. We will stay blessed, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. For real. You know, the whole country's going through a housing trip where houses cost way too much. You know, taxes are too much. You know, the guy I sold my truck to is living in it with his mom. They put a cab over camper on a fucking 1500 GMC. It's like low riding. They're living in it, you know. Gas is about $1.25 or more cheaper in Arizona, yes. Everything's cheaper in Arizona, and people are friendly. It's going to be a good life, you know. We're going to take it one day at a time. I'm going to look out our front window, watch the sunrise, sit on the back porch and watch the sunset. King of Spades. That's right. It's going to be good, you know. We just got to get there. It's been a process, so he's even getting as bad as Los Angeles, my buddy. Wow. Thank you, King of Spades. can't believe they want to take your house for taxes, bro. It's got to be something you can do to stop that. Don't even get me started on the stand-around crowd, right? You know, when I worked in Los Angeles, I remember I worked on Skid Row, and I used to walk out. I used to take the bus down there a couple days a week, and then I would walk out to catch the bus, you know, out of Skid Row, up 6 and Gladys, and I go over to Broadway, catch a bus, and there was this guy, Paisa, he's like, EBT? And I go, what? You just want to sell your EBT? I go, man, fuck you. So, all the guys living in Skid Row, they're shooting dope, smoking crack, whatever. They get an EBT card. It has money for food and money for money. And we'll put you a real pressure on you. Yep. So that's the stand-around crowd. Guys who don't want to work, guys who want to be homeless. They get money from the government in California. And these Pisces would give them $100. For every $200, they would give them $100. They give them 50 cents on the dollar or less in drugs for their EBT. Yeah, you know, and it's, yeah, we got to pay for that, you know. My taxes, my sales taxes on my t-shirt business are overdue, but we're waiting until we pay for the house, you know. We have to put our closing costs down on the house. We'll be a little late. We'll probably get a penalty for that. Maybe they'll revoke our California business license. Yeah, you know. Flying the sign experts, yep. So, yeah, you have to pay for the stand-around crowd. The intellectuals that want to stand on the street corner and smoke cigarettes and drink Starbucks coffee and talk about how society ought to be, well, you get a free ride from the government. People that work have to pay for that, you know. It's kind of fucking sad. Yeah, the sovereign talk. You know, when I was in prison, they had some dudes that claimed to be sovereigns. They could still search their cells and treat them just the same way they treated us. But they claimed to be sovereigns. And when they went to the front of the parole board, because some were lifers, they got treated just as bad as us. So, yeah, you know. Being a sovereign is very hard to do. Let's see, buy guns, more ammo. That's right. Well, I hope you keep your house, bro. Yeah, standing around right by the hiring sign. Ain't that something? That reminds me of that fucking dude. I got my last paycheck down there when I was in LA. I worked for Chrysalis. Probably a dumb question, but how was it in your cells during that time? It was so fucking hot, bro. I think Tracy, Vacaville, and Corcoran were the hottest prisons I ever was in. And at Tracy, I used to pour water on the floor and lay in it to cool off with the fan blowing on me. It would dry up, you know. And Corcoran, I couldn't get to sleep until 3 in the morning. It was fucked, you know. The heat in the Central Valley is unbearable. You know, it really is. I hope you can keep your house, bro. It breaks my heart to know someone has paid off their house and they might lose it due to taxes. That just breaks my fucking heart. The homeless research center, apparently the thing to do is do nothing. Greater Ford. Yeah. You know, when I was working cleaning out homeless camps, I also did illegal dumpings, which is very big in Sacramento. Everything from boats to cars. I saw a trash truck eat a car. Yeah, staph infections in San Quentin were fucking rampant. I got staph infection 3 times in San Quentin. 3 fucking times. I saw a staph infection at the hospital. It was like this big around. The center hole was like that. I'm not fucking kidding you. Right in the middle of this guy's back. Whew, man. San Quentin's a dirty ass fucking prison, bro. Very dirty. You know? I was lucky, you know? I had a fucking nurse. The last time I got staph was on my arm, like right back here. And she put this rubber patch on there. And she was from Italy. That's a nasty prison. Probably still. But she goes, I'm not supposed to use this because this stuff is very expensive. But I don't care. And she put it on there. She was from Italy. And she ended up getting busted for fucking around with an inmate later on. I went down there a couple days later. She took it off. And all the staph, she just pulled it out. It was like an eraser, size of a pencil eraser. And she just pulled it had congealed. It made it congeal. I don't know what it was, but it worked pretty good. Little big homie, what's good? Mr. Big Wheel, everything's good, my brother. I'm a free man. Waiting to move out to Arizona to our new home. Close to our friends, so everything is really good. Like I say, buying a home is a bit stressful, but if you can swing it, do it, because it's worth it. It really is. I look forward to moving to Arizona. I look forward to being close to my friend that I've spoken about many times on this channel without saying his name. He's contributed to this channel without you guys knowing it. San Quentin in the 70s, definitely a different time. That's right. Yeah, we're going to move to Arizona, out of California, away from Gavin Newsom and all this bullshit. We will be living 85 miles from Las Vegas. LB Studio, thank you for watching, bro. Really. BCDC is Baltimore, DC, Minnesota, Black Mold, Staff, Stinky. Wow. Yeah, some of these jails and prisons, man, throughout the country are just foul. And, people think, you got free medical, all this shit. We'll be 85 miles from Las Vegas. Up 93. They think you go to prison, you got free medical, you got all this shit free, you guys got it made. But what they don't understand is we don't have it made. I've seen people dying there due to fucked up medical. Represent the most corrupt guards that you've been to. I was in prison one time for 38 years, bro. Casinos with Adrian. That's right, T-Killer. She likes that shit. The most corrupt guards I ever saw was probably San Quentin in the early 80s, and then probably Corcoran. Corcoran was corrupt in a different way, though. Corcoran was corrupt where the cops in the shoe would set you up, have you stabbed, they'd kill you. There's your dad. And so, where San Quentin was corrupt, where money talks. If you had money in San Quentin, you get anything you want. Anything. I mean, you could have vodka, whiskey, weed, whatever you wanted. Pussy. They had guys that had a couple women in the hospital as nurses. He was actually in a motorcycle club out of Oakland, and he had a couple nurses, and guys could pay $50 and go to the hospital and fuck them. So, you could have anything you wanted in San Quentin back in the early days. Yeah, getting out was a trip, but, I was pretty well grounded. I paroled to South Central Los Angeles. We were the only white dudes in the neighborhood. And I loved it, so corruption changed in prison. The Sunflower started asking for $1 cigarettes at the end. They get back in the day, you could have anything you wanted for money. Would buy you any kind of dope you wanted. In the end, Now it's like cigarettes. Tobacco is the new drug in there, you know. It's just amazing. Blows my fucking mind, you know. Ron, RNMC, what's up, bro? Better late than never. Yeah, so that's a trip, you know. Corruption went from guards trying to make money off inmates by bringing them dope and alcohol to selling pussy to the corruption changed. The staff made $100,000 or more a year. So when you offer a guy a $100 bill, now it doesn't mean shit. So now the corruption is they don't like your behavior. They're going to set you up. You know, they're going to set you up. If you're white, they'll put you on a tier with blacks, smut you, get the blacks to jump on you. Or if you're black, they'll put you on a tier with whites, get the whites. Or if you're a South Sider, you know, whatever race you are, they don't like what you're doing, they're going to set you up to get you hurt. Or they'll set you up where they can shoot you and kill you. Or they'll transfer you, and then they'll transfer you to this prison, and they'll send your property to this prison. You'll go a year without ever seeing your property, and then when you get it, half of it's missing. That's the kind of corruption they got now. They got corruption now that the prison guards have so much fucking power that they can do whatever they want to you, and no one gives a fuck. Because they've smutted you, inmates, prisoners, with society so bad that they think, oh, well, you guys got that coming. When really, they're not really telling the truth, you know? So, I mean, that's the kind of corruption you got now, you know? Yeah. Prison's fucked. And, you know, and just saying for all you youngsters out there, that, you know, I know life ain't easy and you want to come up and you want to make money and you want to have it now, right? But look, I got a homeboy on here that watches the channel. He works. He was in a union. He's retired from the union. They do conventions, right, brother? And now, even though he's retired, he can go work like so many hours a month. And he continues to work. And he's a straight fucking gangster. He's a straight outlaw, biker, gangster. And he works. He's worked for so many years now. He collects a pension. And he collects retirement from the government, Social Security. So, but he's an outlaw, and he's a biker. So if you're young and you think, I want to have this shit now, nothing comes now without a fucking penalty. And you might not be willing to pay that penalty. And if you might get the shit you want now. I made more money on brown than I ever made in green. Tobacco. That's right. It's strange when I look back and kid myself in the bed. That's right. That's right, Frodo. So, if you're a youngster, you want a motorcycle, you want a nice car, you want a big truck, right? You want it right now. But check this out. If you go out and break the law and do dirty shit to get it, was MS-13 the most savage? No, it was not the most savage prison gang in prison. No, they're not, actually. In prison, they're not. I'm going to tell you something. In California, most savage prison gangs in prison in California are white. White dudes kill more guys in prison in California than any other race combined. So that's just putting that out there. MS-13 in California prison system is not really a whole lot. You have guys from Southern California, guys from Northern California that are way stronger as far as the Hispanic go than MS-13. So our government creates conditions to fill those prisons, and that's absolutely right, Zach. So my point is this: you're a youngster, you want shit, you can do things illegal, get the money to get the shit you want right now. But when you get busted, you're going to lose all that shit. And you're going to lose that money. And you're going to go to prison. You're going to lose your old lady. You're going to lose your friends. Your friends are going to be fucking your old lady. Right? You're going to join flags. I don't know what flags are. So you're not going to lose your old lady, but you're going to lose your turn. And then you're going to lose your car, your truck, your bike, your house, whatever you accomplished doing that dirt, you're going to lose it. Then when you get out, everybody's going to try to get you right back in the game, hey, homeboy? Which will get you right back to prison. So, I mean, it's you're better off learning a fucking trade, right? Now, watch this. What if you got to work at Walmart or a grocery store or wash dishes to earn a little paycheck while you learn a trade on the side, you go to trade school, and then you get a job in that trade, then you're making bank. And if you're an electrician or a plumber, you can make 25 bucks an hour. That's right, Frodo. You can make 25 bucks an hour as a fucking apprentice. Right? Think about that. Who the fuck makes 25, 30 bucks an hour? Then once you're a journeyman, dude, I know guys in the trades that make 50, 60 bucks an hour as journeymen. Of course, that's California wages. That's pretty good money. Right? Then you can buy a fucking car, you can buy a truck, you can buy a house, you can buy a bike. You gotta pay it off. Your fucking labor is gonna pay it off. Then you gotta split your time between your labor and your free time. Right? So much labor gains you so much free time. You know? So, I mean, it's a balance. You know, you gotta work for what you got, man. The Bible says those who don't work don't deserve to eat. So there it is there. You know, but I'll tell you what, if you work for what you got, you can go to bed at night and rest easy. And get a good night's sleep without worrying about the fucking cops kicking your fucking door in. Or some fucking lame kicking your door in with a gun in his hand because he's jealous about your success in the illegal shit, trying to take your shit. Trust me, man. Guys in the illegal fucking market, they get jealous. They get envious. They don't like the fact that you're successful. Right? Yeah, well, drug dealers are a different deal now. Selling drugs now is like it was. It's not like it was when I was a kid. But so guys that are doing dirt, they see you coming up because you ain't using. They're doing dirt, they're making money, they spend on dope, they spend on the high life. You bank your shit, you got a few nice things. They're gonna come kick your fucking door in and take your nice shit. So when you're out there working, right? Hey, look, there's all kinds of jobs. You don't have to break your back to make good money. And you don't have to worry about some lock coming to take your shit. And you're not a fucking felon. So you can have a gun in your house, and if some lame kicks your door in to take your shit, you can shoot their fucking ass. Legally. Yeah. You don't have to depend on you don't have to depend on this. You can blow their fucking brains out coming to take your shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Yeah. I'll be in Arizona, so it'll be up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Thank you, Roger Williams. The fucker's nice. Yeah, you know, if you work for what you got, trust me, you appreciate it much more. You know? Cops don't give a fuck about drug dealers, trust me. Oak Poacher, what's going on, brother? Hey, cops are not scared of drug dealers. Drug dealers are weak motherfuckers 9 times out of 10. Cops kick their door in, they cuff up, go to jail. They got 50 guns in the fucking house. Yeah, there's that. 87,000 IRS agents coming for you. So think about that. You sell dope, you rob, you steal, whatever. You make a bunch of illegal money, you buy a lot of nice shit. The IRS comes knocking on your door. Hey, where'd you get the money for that $80,000 truck? Lame. We're taking it. Yeah. Helping guys now. I'm on more of the back of the 80s, 90s. Nah, prisons are not helping nobody. Of course, 1970, the prisons are not helping shit, you know? Prisons are like society. They have bullshit trades. While I went to prison, you could learn plumbing, electrician, milling cabinet, brick mason, shit like that, auto body, auto mechanics. Now they're teaching you computer repair, you know, underwater basket weaving, whatever. They're teaching you bullshit trades you can't make a living off of. So, you know what I'm saying? If your cousin's going in there, bro, all you gotta tell him is mind his own business. Don't gamble. Don't fuck with drugs. Don't fuck with punks. Mind his own business. Get a routine, and he'll be fine. Get up, go to chow, go to work, come home, take a shower, hit the yard, walk some laps, lock it up, watch TV, go to sleep. You know, if you're smart, prison teaches you to mind your own business, and that criminal life don't pay, you know, if you're smart. Trust me, the guys that run this country, they want you involved with crime. They want you involved with illegal shit. Think about this. Let's take a guy from just a neighborhood, Matavia, youngster coming up, smart, go-getter, joins a gang, becomes a shot caller. Is it easy to find friends? It's not easy to find friends in prison. You don't want no fucking friends in prison. Tell them that. So let's say a guy comes up in the neighborhood, he's a shot caller, he's a gang member, he's balling, boom, he gets a felony. Now what? He goes to prison. He can't run for political office, right? Has a criminal record. Now, just imagine that guy grows up, smart, go-getter, shot caller mentality. My problem was I had a short sentence. A person will never get innocent, but when I got my... That's right. So now, gets an education, smart, gets into politics, becomes a community leader. Same guy. Gang member, community leader, goes to Sacramento, changes the fucking world, right? Why do you think they lock up so many motherfuckers out of the fucking ghetto? CJ, that's crazy. Yeah, why do you think they lock everybody up out of Compton? All the blacks, all the Latinos, the Chicanos, poor white motherfuckers from Lakeside. Why do you think they lock us up? They don't want you in politics. They don't want you creating politics. They don't want you to be a community activist that let the fucking society you live in know that the people running the fucking community and the state and the county are pieces of shit that don't give a fuck about them. That's why they lock all them guys up at a young age. That's why they give them fucking kids criminal records at a young age. Because they know them guys are not going to grow up and fucking toe the line. You know? Those guys aren't going to grow up and swallow the bullshit that these guys running our country right now are swallowing. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to sell their fucking community out for a fucking few bucks. That's right, Big T-Killer. Whatever you do it hard. So that's why they lock up people from fucking poor and minority communities. That's the bottom line. So, think about that. You know, I mean, I grew up in Lakeside, El Cajon, Lakeside area. Not a lot of rich motherfucking white dudes out there, unless they were doing dirt, you know. But look where I ended up. You know, if I would have gotten politics, it would have been a whole different story. I definitely wouldn't have been swallowing their bullshit, you know, that these bankers and all these fucking morons put out there, you know. The banks own our politicians. So just keep that in mind. So You know, when you got someone in your neighborhood campaigning about somebody else in your neighborhood, you think about that. You know? Fuck, fucking over the guy in your neighborhood. Campaign against these motherfuckers that are making your life miserable. You know? Mobile Mechanics, 1473, that's right. So, with that, I gotta close out. I gotta get in the house and get ready for tomorrow. I gotta go down the hill tomorrow. It's 9:30. Been out for a minute. I love you guys. Take care. When that painting back there is done, we're definitely gonna raffle it. GQ from Philly. Stay down, Philadelphia. That's right, brother. Running G. That's right, Oak Poacher. So you guys take care. I'm going to finish this painting this week, I hope. I got tomorrow off for my grocery delivery. And even though we're moving, I'm still trying to make a few bucks. You guys take care. Good night, Mitch. Respect from Ireland. That's right, Sean Whelan. You know, David Graves is going over there to Ireland. Sean, he's going over to see a girl that he grew up with. We love you too, Gorsh. Thank you, my friend. Jason Menifee, good night, brother. Mr. Big Wheel, Frodo Baggins, JP, Zach, Brownie, G, Big Oos. You guys stay safe. Have a good night, Frodo Baggins. Stay safe, take care, get out there and fucking do it hard. GQ. That's right, get her done. I love you guys, man. You guys are the channel. This channel is you. Just remember that. I mean, I'm just here making it, putting it together. Thank God for my wife, because she's the major motivation behind this thing happening. I got nothing but love and respect for you guys. If you want to get at me, you can get at me at Mitch@heartintentions.com or Mitch Smiley 790. Australian Prison Stories. What's up, brother? Get with me. I love you guys, man. Get out there and do it hard. Don't let no one stop you. Don't buy the bullshit that they're feeding you, because it ain't true. We love you guys. Take care. Good night. Wes Watson's a fucking queer. He beats his old lady.